Hi G, welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we are going to be talking about my friend that recently betrayed me and turned into a new brookie, a no brookie right in my face. So let's hop into this. Okay, so when I first joined, I was basically texting in the chat. How could she do that to me? And at the time, she was looking for a builder to build on her cousin's house at the moment when I joined her. And before I had her added and when I met her, I told her what happened with the no brookies. I told her I exposed them, all that, before I even added her in the past. And she just forgot all about that. And she literally did betray me because I've been told her that, right? She's supposed to remember that. And now, sooner I tell her something, before I even told, literally before I added her, I told her all of that. And she became a no brookie, so that basically betraying me. After I just told you what happened with the no brookies. Okay, so at this time, I had grandma build me a house, I think, on one of my plots. On one of my plots, I had some type of house, and I had them as a builder, so I still needed to pay them. But don't worry, this recording is a few days old, so I already paid grandma. But this is a recording from a few days ago. I didn't have the chance to really edit this video until now, since I've been sick for quite a while. Anyways, I'm gonna skip through this because it take too long. Okay, that was when I was AFK and I said I was back. So, I said I'm sorry, but I had to unfriend you. I was talking to the No Brookies Kimani or Kimani. Anyway, I don't know how you say her name. It's been a while. It's been a while since I said her name. Oh well. But I was telling her I was gonna have to unfriend her since they might use her until their next plot, and then they're gonna be annoying me the whole time because they're gonna find out that K Money is my friend. I'm like, I can't have friends that is with no brookies, basically, because the last time when I was talking about La Boo Boo, this video here, back to me, private chats me, and I don't know how this even happened. And I think I know what happened. I had a friend added named Sabubu. This video. Remember when I said I had a friend that named Alababa or something like that? A little boo boo. Something close to that. Skeludu. I forgot the name of him. But I think I unfriended them, and then when they joined me, right, no brookie came right behind them and joined the same server, right? So that's why I unfriended them. So why would I have a no brookie K-Money added to me, and sooner or later no brookie gonna come right behind them after they join me, and then they gonna pick at me, and I all because I didn't unfriend them, and they joined no brookie. And here we go again. It's gonna be the same thing that's gonna happen. So that's why I was gonna unfriend her. She causing a whole case about me unfriending her, and I already told her what happened with no brookies and exposing them. I already told her all of that, and she causing a scene like I just didn't tell her at all what happened. And she gonna learn what actually truly happen in no brokies. And it is a pretty dark, steep hole when it comes to no brokey. Okay, now we're just gonna talk about that in a few minutes because I was meeting up with grandma over here trying to pay him at the time, and I did not have enough money. I was at the limit because I was paying her the builders because I was building on a plot at the time. That was this footage is a little bit old because not too old. It's a few days old, like I said earlier. And this was before when my house got ruined. The hallways was gone. Hello, do y'all remember this? If you haven't seen it, go back and check that out. But this was when the hallway was gone. Custom beds was gone. A lot of custom decals, details, all of that was gone from the hallway. Oh my gosh. It was horrible. It is still there, by the way. Hallway still messed up. Nothing been done to that plot yet since I'm waiting on Neutron. I don't know how to say the name. But, still waiting on that to happen. And basically, I think Allie was talking to K Money, nobrokie K Money at the time, and I was talking to Grandma, and literally, you see this? Nobrokie K Money said something is wrong with me. Literally, I wasn't even talking to her no more. I'll unfriend you myself. Okay, you're actually doing me a favor. If you're, I'm saying it not to her, but to anyone in my friend list that is a nobrokie or planning to become one, get out of my friend list. Unfriend me and do the work for me because I'm tired. I mean, ever since No Brookie thing came out in the video, all I had in my friend list was No Brookie, No Brookie, No Brookie. Get out my friend list. How about you do me a favor? Just get out the friend list. Soon you see the video drop, get out the friend list. Because seriously, I got so many no brookies. It's not even funny. I don't know how they get there. I have so many great friends. And then they all turns out to turn into a no brookie. How did this happen? How did this happen? And then, by the way, Allie is a good person, by the way. You should check it out. And even though Grandma is working on becoming a no brookie, I think out of all the sellers, you should go to Grandma the most. Because Grandma, sure enough, a no brookie, but I trust Grandma. Don't worry, y'all. Go to Grandma. I don't think no brookie gonna use Grandma. Go to Grandma. Check out the gingerbread store/shop that Grandma have. MYL Grandma. Um, by the way, just check out her store. Because her or him, yeah, I think it's a her store. Check out Grandma's store. Check it out. It's pretty good, actually. I even bit into the wall of Grandma's store. I sorry, I'm sick. But I bit to the wall of Grandma's store, and it was pretty good. Tastes good. I know you can't actually eat the wall of Grandma's store, but you know, Grandma's store is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Decorations on point. And if you really do like gingerbread, I recommend her store. I'm just saying. And Grandma do got some good deals though in that store. Good prices, you know. Good price. Um and by the way, Grandma is pretty chill. She the chillest grandma ever. I think Grandma is my favorite buyer. Because Grandma was so patient. Literally, when I needed to pay Grandma, she waited a few days and she would remind me, like, literally, she would remind me, like, join and say, hey, where's my money? She would join me and say, hey, where's my money? Pay up. I liked Grandma because she would remind me of that before I even buy anything because I'm the type just buy, hit that limit, buy. I just keep buying stuff and I never think about paying nobody back because I'm not used to using builders, right? And not paying them back. Because like I will pay the builders, right? Immediately I pay the builders. I hit the limit. I'll be like, all right, I paid all the builders, right? Let me just go somewhere else. And I haven't paid this one builder, this other builder, or the builder that's supposed to be paid, and I be forgetting, right? So I just mostly pay the builders later when I hit the limit. My bad, Grandma. Grandma waited a pretty long time, if I'm being honest. Um, by the way, I look at this pathway. I just gotta say, this pathway is pretty good. It was something I was gonna say. Alright, check out my store. It's not on Bloxburg, it's online. You can get great Christmas gifts off of it. By the way, Laura have a great store. Here you go, her user. Whenever you see her online or you catch her on Bloxburg, ask for her seasonal store. You're gonna go check out Laura store, sorry. I've been speaking a little bit of Espanol, and I'm sick, and it's not going to work out for me speaking English. I got a stuffy nose now for talking for a minute now, and I need to blow my nose. Sorry. But anyways, JK Fam, the nobrokie was like, I was telling grandma about nobrokie, and then she had to leave. See, isn't that suspicious, right? Isn't that suspicious? That's why I don't have a lot of nobrokies as friends, but don't worry, I trust grandma. Really, the best seller ever. But anyways, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. Did she just forget our conversation?